Hey, Jason Palliser here with the No Flipping Excuses channel. And in today's video, we're going to discuss, can a lease option work? Is it a good transaction to strike a deal with the homeowner if they're in a distressed position? We had questions and comments and people were asking this, so we figured we would shoot a video on it. And the answer is absolutely without a doubt. Hey, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We got tons of good stuff coming. It's our mission to impact every investor across America in a positive way and give you multiple ways to close real estate transactions in the marketplace with property owners that need your help. But specifically, we're talking about, hey, is a lease option a good match for a homeowner that's in a distressed position? People were asking about it, so we're shooting a video on it. And beyond a shadow of doubt, the answer is yes. I think you know that, right? Like when a homeowner is in a pickle, a lease option may be a good way to solve their problems, strike a deal with them, versus just the traditional purchasing the property. We've talked about it in previous videos. Again, you wanted more information on this, so we're delivering it. So can it be a good way to help out a homeowner? Absolutely, without a doubt. And I'm gonna work in a different order here, just to kind of illustrate my point on this. There's a lot of situations where, for whatever reason, okay, the homeowner doesn't want to sell right now. So think about this. You put effort out into the marketplace to get an off-market opportunity, and you find a good off-market motivated seller, but even though that there's some levels of motivation there, they're not ready to sell right now. And the reason I'm saying that is that if you strike a lease option agreement with them versus just talking about doing a straight purchase, that may be a way to tip the scale in your favor and actually strike a deal with the homeowner. So they may not want to sell right now, but why? Why would that be? Okay, so why might they not be ready to sell right now, even though there's a level of motivation? Look, they could stand to have a big capital gain, and they're worried about the tax implication if they sell right now and 30 days from now, and then they have to do taxes. They may not be prepared to handle that. Think about this for a second. That is where casual conversation with an off-market lead property owner, you can't strike a deal and have the conversation to go this direction with them if you don't uncover their levels of motivation or what their real why is with the property. So they may want to sell, but they are so deathly afraid of the capital gains that this homeowner, even though you have a good conversation, create a little bit of rapport with them, is not going to get to the finish line with you, because they'd rather just put their head in the sand than worry about having to pay 50 grand in capital gains taxes or whatever the situation may be. So how do we bridge that gap with a lease option, folks? You could say, hey, look, we don't need to buy it now. I'm going to give you some money that'll help out your situation right now. I'll give you a down payment, non-refundable. You can keep it. I'll start making monthly payments to you. And, if it suits you, because I know you said right now you're worried about capital gains, we can go ahead and structure it to where I can exercise on this property 3 years from now. Off the cuff, you may be thinking, okay, well, they're worried about capital gains. Well, what if later when you buy it from them, they'll have capital gains down the road? That's where you uncover their situation or their problem. They may say, hey, a tax burden for me right now is too much to handle. But in 24 months, because I'm getting this and I got retirement coming in, so I'm retiring in 28 months. So yeah, if we could do something where it's 36 months from now, I feel way more comfortable. Are you getting this? Are you liking it? So hit the like button if you like what we're talking about right now. I'm helping you dive inside a property owner's brain and create the situation where it's a win-win and you come together instead of there being a great divide, or I do want to sell it, but I'm worried about the taxes. And what you do is you present, hey, I don't have to buy right now. Let's do a lease where I pay you a monthly amount. I might even give you a little bit of down payment to secure the contract, and I'll buy it 3 years from now. So one thing you need to understand is They may have a distressed situation, but they're worried about the tax implications. So that's what I'm talking about right now. I'm just giving you one example. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay. And you can solve the problem by kicking the taxable event can down the road for them. Because again, their situation may change, but it's up to you as a pro. I'm trying to make sure that we're programming your investor brain to have the conversation the right way with these types of off-market distressed homeowners, which is you need to uncover, hey, would the situation change? So here's how hey, I know you said right now you're worried about X, Y, and Z. You want to sell, but you're worried about the taxes. In your opinion, so here's how we bridge the gap. In your opinion, would that situation change 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now? Hopefully this is sinking in for you. Okay. So it's your job to uncover that and ask the questions based upon what you're hearing from them. I always say you striking deals with the homeowner and in this situation, approaching a lease option angle with them is centered around you uncovering what their real issues are. So from would a lease option work with a distressed homeowner standpoint? Here's one example of that. A lot of times they want to do a deal. They want to sell and they want to do something, but they can't. Okay. But they can't because what's the big reason? Tax. Now here's another reason. So we're talking about lease options in a distressed situation. Okay. So lease options in a homeowner. Again, we said this in another video, but again, you wanted information on this. So let's just drive the nail in the coffin twice. They may not have a bunch of equity. Okay. You may be in a marketplace where interest rates are higher, so properties aren't selling as fast. The value is dipped. The values folks, I think you know this, values go down, they go back up. Okay. But they don't have a lot of equity. That's stress for them. They may need to move. What if they've accepted a new position, knowing that the marketplace right now is softening, prices are dropping, but they don't have a choice. 60 days from now, are you paying attention? 60 days from now, they need to move because of their job, but they can't sell. You see, but they can't sell right now. They're worried. And you say, hey, look, what if I just offer to pay you $800 a month, which is more than what your mortgage, a little bit more than what your mortgage is right now. And I promise to buy it at a price, because right now you're worried about the pressure of selling and ending up with nothing. I'll agree to pay the higher price 3 years from now. Would that be something that's of interest for you? Because I know you said you're going to move, and now you don't have to worry about this payment anymore, which means you can move, take the job, and we're giving you money that covers this payment, so it's not coming out of your bank account anymore. Is that a situation that might be of interest to you? So again, we're talking about, does a lease option work with the distress situation? The answer is absolutely yes. It's bona fide that we offer this. If you've listened to some of our other videos on negotiations and stuff like that, absolutely. A distressed homeowner, you owe it to yourself. It's your company's mantra. It should be in your investor DNA to offer another way to strike a deal with the homeowner and help them out besides just straight up purchasing their property. So you should, and I don't care if look, I got tattoos. See that? I got tattoos. If you need to tattoo this on your arm, I will offer a lease with an option to buy to every property owner I talk to. In a calendar year, if you did it every single time and adopted the policy that everyone at least deserves this option from me, here's what might happen. At the end of a calendar year, you may have struck an extra 15 deals that you wouldn't have by just disagreeing on price and following up with them. You strike 15 deals in a calendar year that you wouldn't have struck, and you may cash flow some of them. You may slow flip the other ones, but the reality is you control 15 more assets. You control 15 more assets by utilizing a superior technique that most investors don't ever bring up to a property owner as a solution. So it just helps you get to the winner's circle faster. It helps you hit the benchmarks that you want to hit faster. Hopefully this is starting to resonate with you. But who do we go after? Every single property owner that has some sort of level of distress, we absolutely offer a way to strike a deal, lease options, and just start negotiating on terms with them. Hey, here's what we can pay. We can do a down payment, non-refundable. And that helps you out. If you just want to, if you're worried about capital gains right now, this is the option. Hey, if you want to move in 60 days, but you're worried about the pressure of the marketplace right now and you don't think you can sell your house for what you want, I'll agree to pay more and make this payment, which pretty much covers your house payment. So now you can move and you can feel safe doing that without having to sell and lose money on the property right now. Does that work for you, Mr. Homeowner? Hopefully this is starting to program that new part of your brain that says, and I always like to take a step back. I want to take a step back. What does that mean for you? I'm just not here to give you good information. What does that mean for you? That simply means this. You just owe it to yourself and every homeowner you talk to at least offer it. I always say, let's take a step back and make things easy on your end. I gave you reasons why, but now what do you take away from this? Oh, Jason, you're right. I'm just going to take away that I owe it. And my company owes it to the marketplace to at least give this option to every property owner that we talk to. And here's the way I deliver it. And again, now we're going into a little bit of negotiations in the delivery. I just say, hey, there's several ways that we could work with you. So we typically just pay cash for the property. But there are other ways that we could work with you. If you're interested, just let me know. If not, no big deal. I'll tell my partner. We just explore other ways to try and find the best win-win for the homeowner as possible. So after we talk about where we think we would be cash, now we're going to talk about, hey, we can buy it later for a bigger amount if you're interested. Okay. I will always pay a little bit more if they give me time to buy it because now I control the asset without having to go the regular bank route and get paycheck stubs, tax returns, W-2s, lease agreements. Now I'm controlling a property without even having to buy it. That's a world-class victory. That saves me thousands of dollars versus having to go get a loan. Hopefully this is starting to resonate with you. And what I need you to understand is this. So when they're at 100, but you don't have to get a bank loan, you're really at 95. So if you even agree to give them $3,000 down just to secure the contract, to show them you're serious, keep it non-refundable, you would have paid more than that just going to get a bank loan anyways. You get that? This is the way that we do it. So again, we're here to impact you. You guys wanted information on this. Here it is. Take notes, re-listen to it, watch it, share it with your friends, like, comment, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. We got more good stuff coming. Again, what did I tell you our mantra is? We are going to impact and help every investor in America do more deals, be of more value to the marketplace, and we're not going to apologize for turning you into a superstar. So let's rock and roll. Hey, Jason Palliser here from the No Flipping Excuses channel. So just for being on our channel, here's what we're going to do. Go to www.theflippingbook.com where we're going to break down for you and give you for $7. If you go to Amazon, it's $24.95. You're going to save $17 and get an instant download of our wholesaling book where we break down how to get leads and deals under contract that other investors don't even know about and get smoking hot deals on the back end, and then how we run circles around our competition and how you can close your first deal or start stacking on top of that. So you just need to go to theflippingbook.com and we put it together for you, and it's our gift to you for $7, not $24.95, just for being on our channel. So check it out.